What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sister Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today we're here with Sons of Anarchy, Season 6, Episode 8, Los Fantasmas. I probably said that wrong. Where have we left off? Well, Tara has staged a whole scenario to basically press charges on Gemma and basically file for a restraining order. I caught it in editing. So when she was pumping the blood at the end, or at the beginning of the last episode, I couldn't figure out what that was for. I thought she was just doing it like in case of emergency, you know, something happened to her kids while she locked up. You know, they have a blood supply for her kids in case they needed like a transfusion or something. No, she set the stage, and when Gemma got into a room alone with her, she basically splattered the pack inside her and made it look like Gemma hurt her, and then she said she lost the baby. So I don't know if that means A, she was never pregnant and that was part of this whole lie because she'd been planning this for a while. Or B, she just wants Jax to think she lost the baby so that when she reveals all this, maybe he'll be a little bit detached. I don't know. But this is very messy. And then she convinced Jax that Gemma has to be completely cut off. And yeah, I don't like it. I understand it. I don't like it simply because it's a messy way to end your marriage. Like, you're not even being transparent and communicating with your husband. And I understand maybe she feels frustrated because she had been communicating with him. She had been over and over telling him, we got to get out, we got to do this, we got to do that. And there's always a delay. Even when they're seconds away from pulling off and just leaving this life, there's always something that drags Jax back in. And I think she's given up. And all of the near-death experiences, and then the fact that she might get locked up, all of it is too much. And she's like, if I go down, I need Wendy to take these kids, which I feel like she's setting Wendy up simply because, and Gemma's going to see that too. And somebody's going to kill Wendy because she got in the middle of this. And Wendy's had her moments where she's like hesitant and don't really want to do it anymore. And then it's like she gets high off the feeling of seeing her son and being a mother and getting a second chance. And if Tara, her plan played out the way she wanted it, she went in jail, Wendy got the kids, Jax would kill Wendy and get the kids back. Like, there's no way around that. And Gemma might even do it since when she finds out that Wendy's been helping set her up. Like, I feel like Wendy, there's no good ending for her in this. Tara, I don't know how this is going to play out, but she's going to make an enemy out of all of them. And it's like, Jax is always going to love her, but it's like, now what do you do when she betrays you? Jax has had so many betrayals in his life. I don't even know how he'll take that. And Jax, in recent times, after everything, has finally started to become the Jax I knew from back in the beginning, the one that I was rooting for. And it's like, I can see that he's on a really good trajectory right now. And so is the club, you know what I mean? But Tara's not privy to all that. All she sees is they nearly just died in an explosion, plus all the other stuff, and the fact that she's about to go to jail. So it's like, it's so much. And yeah, that's where we are. Clay's supposed to somehow be getting out and running this drug operation. We'll see how that goes, y'all. All in all, let's just get into this and see what they have in store for us now. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. Look, Jax heard about this.
I'll take the boys to daycare. You need to rest.
Thank you.
I have to check in with the club, but then I'll come home, okay?
It's okay. I'll be fine.
She's gonna be right up and in action when he goes out that door.
What are you gonna do about Gemma?
Don't worry about her. Restraining order keeps her away from you and the boys.
I'm just gonna bail her out.
I don't give a shit.
Part of her do feel bad because it's like Jim really didn't do nothing at this point.
Black, lots of sugar. The coffee.
Just like her heart.
Thanks.
It's like, no. I mean, actually, that's probably
Why
true.
am I still here?
Well, you haven't given my sheriffs anything.
You got everything you need. Eyewitness saw me kick my pregnant daughter in the stomach.
Is that how it went down?
I'm the dirty biker whore with a record. She's the good doctor. Does it really matter what I have to say?
She got a
I
point.
need your statement.
Jax's ex found out that Tara was setting up a will. She baited me.
He might expose
Hit
all
me.
this.
I checked myself, and I did not hit her back. and she threw herself on the edge of her desk, screaming that I kicked her in the stomach, hurt that baby.
And the eyewitnesses?
Margaret Murphy and Wendy Case, Jax's ex. They had to be part of it.
Why would framing you be worth causing her own miscarriage?
She was never pregnant.
To keep me away from her family. I don't think she was ever pregnant.
No. Look, Wendy torn about this. I know you ain't buying drugs, but she's not dealing with this well at all. This is a trigger for her. He was doing so good. And the shit continues. What now?
Get everyone here.
Local gang tied to count of Aquano shooting. Is that the school?
You trying this in court of public opinion, counselor?
I have no control of what the press gets a hold of or how they spin it. I'm afraid this unfortunate leak is going to cause a great deal of outrage. It'll force me to satisfy the people's need for action.
Maybe we can get our garbage picked up on time.
Maybe we even pick somebody up who doesn't have your loyal fortitude. Then I guess I won't need you at all.
She's trying to break him.
Giving up the Sons of Anarchy is going to be a very popular get-out-of-jail-free card.
I've been replaying how it all went down yesterday. Chewing at me all night. I got you that restraining order request before everything happened. Oh.
He already knows that was the answer right
I
there.
can't imagine you doing anything that might actually harm your own baby.
Of course, unless there was no baby.
Why wouldn't you?
What all that blood
What
that
I did gives me legal precedent to separate my kids from Gemma and the club.
she could get manslaughter.
Well, I don't want that.
Well, then you better call Roosevelt and tell him you ain't pressing charges.
Even if I don't, the county can still press charges.
Appreciate you making the call now.
Look, Hunter's like, I gotta hold you accountable
I
because
did it to protect my kids,
these are
Wayne.
real charges. You playing with her life right now. You like
I know
him-
how much you
him
care
some
about
Gemma.
her.
I'm not upset about Gemma, Doc. I'm upset about you.
What you're doing, your character, it goes against everything.
It breaks my heart that you had to become something so wrong
Yeah.
to do what you thought was right.
It's going against
What are you gonna do?
everything
I
she
ain't
built
gonna
herself
tell her.
up to be.
But I'm afraid that I can't help you no more.
Yeah, you said I ain't playing dirty. He said I will not be a part of this scandal. It is a dirty game. I didn't expect Tara to go this far. I didn't.
Unfortunately, it hurts us here. It's the last damn thing Charming needed.
Talk to Hale. Let him know it's bullshit.
She'd head to Stockton, check out the fiasco. Think she had our Brown brothers on level.
We got interviews today, too. Cara girls.
I can handle that. Yeah, what? I manage your operations.
You totally just made that up.
They won't know that.
Bobby said, I want the easy job.
Gotta go with Connor. I appreciate your concern about my family. You don't have to say anything, I can feel it. I love you all for that. Let's get to work.
Gemma doesn't think she was pregnant. Suggested Tara set her up.
I wouldn't know. What would you have done? If no one pressed charges, I'd handle it like a 10-16. Let the family work it out. Keep an eye on them.
That what I should do?
Oh, it's your jurisdiction, Sheriff. Tell her as MC. They're so deeply woven into the fabric of this town. On some level, you know, same way I did. You rip them out, Charming unravels. Never looks the same.
Very poetic.
That's what this headline's about, man. DA setting fires.
We got something, middle of the block. One deep, brown island just sitting there staring at us.
And y'all didn't know this all this time?
That's what they're gonna do. Sit on us. Wait for a mistake. Yeah. Both crews gotta keep our guys in line. Let everyone know it all works out if everyone stays even.
He's rolling this way.
Maybe
Right.
check and make sure
Business
he's
as usual.
not a cop. That might be somebody trying to kill y'all. Oh! Juice didn't even try to move. Juice just don't give a fuck no more. Definitely not a fucking cop.
No! No! He's dead, man. Come on, man.
That might have been one of the parents. Because
no.
the newspaper
We need to get out
put a
of here
target
now.
on them.
That was an old blue 8485 Sabre. There's not a lot of those cars around. Find that car.
Juice is just very zen. Like, he's just like, it is what it is.
Do you know about any of this?
No.
I just know she's just doing what you would do.
That pregnancy was bullshit. You know that.
You want the truth or not? You got a lot of love in you, Gemma. Sweet, deep love. I've seen it. But it's so wrapped around secrets and hate. I don't know if you could find it anymore. You got a couple of roads in front of you, sweetheart. One of them is real slow and probably very uncomfortable, but eventually leads back to those boys.
The other one?
It's the road you're already on.
That was a good analogy. Unc's trying to play both sides and protect both of them, but he don't like none of this shit.
The case we built, I doubt any court would award custody to Jax or Gemma.
Look, Lauren don't agree with it, though.
I need full disclosure, Tara. That's how I can defend you best.
Plausible deniability of payment is how you defend me best. You should go.
There's your answer.
Tara, I know what you did.
You can show yourself out.
It's killing her inside. She know it's wrong, but this drive, get away, is
You stop it.
she's starting to regret it. But she's like, I gotta stay focused. I'm already in too deep.
This is a proposed redistricting of our city resources. It's my request for law enforcement. This puts the port under the jurisdiction of the sheriff's department.
I doubt you'd be giving me a heads up about all this, which means currently. That's just a threat.
An hour ago, a homeless couple saw a bunch of gang members and dragged the body, threw it into the trunk of the car, and they all took off. I want you to find out who it was and why it happened.
Hey, you want a burner?
Yeah.
Patterson pulled me into her office this morning.
What does she want?
For starters, that driver ran down your banger buddy this morning. I gotta give her something. You owe me one, kid.
My guys are looking for the driver.
I need him.
Where's Tara, though?
Hey, I was looking for Tara.
You weren't expecting that.
She's not here.
I want the same thing you want.
You don't know what I want.
For your son to grow up without hate in his heart. That's what I want. I'm tired of being hated.
That's true. Gemma gonna hate you. Tara hated you at a point. Jax hates you. I'll get it.
I'm ready to give up the source of the KG-9.
I'm listening.
You know about my son, Lucius? I want to end up someplace near him so he can visit.
If you cooperate, he won't have to visit you in jail.
Yeah, he will.
He's
It
gonna
wasn't
take the
Teller
fall.
who supplied the gun. It was me. I bought the KG-9 off the street. Some journeyman dealer. Never seen him before.
Wow.
I gave it to Darby Jennings for
A
protection.
lot of people would not have that type of loyalty.
I'm responsible for the death of those children.
And she don't believe it, of course, but do you take the story and run with it?
How you feeling?
All right, I guess. A little sore. Do you think he can do it? Move Sam Crow into legitimate business?
She's having second thoughts.
It's always easy to move. It's hard to stay there.
She wants
Jack's
reassurance.
still trying to figure out how to be king. When he settles into that, do what's best for the club.
I mean,
Don't give up on him. Jax is someone who needs to be with someone. Always been that guy. We're up against it here. I honestly don't know if we're gonna make it. But he ain't got a chance without you.
and the pressure has been put on. Now, this is not what she was looking for, but maybe what she needed.
I guess he used to roll with Camino Muerto. Yeah, they ain't been around for years, but I want to knock the door down and blow his brains out.
Right, which makes sense.
DA pressed Borowski about the hit and run this morning. He's threatening to undo his port control if he doesn't give him something.
All right, so he gives out the driver.
Yeah, we don't even know who this guy is.
What do we do about the three amigos over there?
Just keep him calm until we hear sirens.
It's a report from Lee Torrek's hotel room. Don't trace DNA from blood on the linoleum. Belongs to Aaron Byrne. Torrek killed her, not Nero.
Like, too late here. He confessed
It's very
to a bunch
sad.
of things.
We meet the end we deserve, I guess. I'm putting together a deal that will give his son a better life in return for his full admission.
And that makes it okay.
I get the sense he's a man looking for a penance.
And justifies
I'm gonna give him
the
one.
means.
Shouldn't have taken him.
Great. They don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about.
The business teller. Scratch a dead man.
Oh! Man came with a machete or an axe or something. Don't shoot.
Huh? You're Jack with the wrong move. You're my homeboy. Look in my
You
eyes.
putting your fingerprints on shit, Jack.
This kid was at the school. The hell are you
I
talking
knew it was a
about? His
parent.
kid!
I knew it. It was a parent.
Is this your boy?
It was, you piece of shit. You guys gave that freak the gun. You killed my
Just
baby
read the
boy.
newspaper.
We just found out the cops know about the hit run. They're on the way here now. You wanna kill this guy? House full of evidence? Your car's parked outside, dude.
Let justice take its course.
Shit. We on good.
All right, come on. At least he's thinking, finally. As long as you can succumb to diplomacy and listen and find common reasoning,
I'm sorry.
Everything will be all right.
Drop the knife. Sir. Sir, don't stand up.
Oh, he want to die.
Drop.
Wow.
James, get an RA. Give me the towel.
I thought he was going to do suicide by cop. Not that.
He stabbed himself. He's dead.
She just keeps taking L's. You ain't gonna never get nothing you want because you're doing it the wrong way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the people you trying to service so much, they did this.
She promised you some kind of custody visitation deal.
Does it really even matter?
Tapping into my rape rage to bond. Brilliant. Help me prove what she's done.
You're gonna be the one who gives me time with my son.
No. I'll make sure Jax doesn't kill you.
Because that's what's gonna happen. I said that at the beginning of the reaction. Oh, what you gonna do with that?
You should take this. You take that too, please.
What is that?
You're gonna have to get rid of that on your own, sweetheart. Prove to me that you can be trusted.
Oh, was it drugs?
Serves that bitch right. The shit's on her, man. Leaking that story.
Facts.
So what are you gonna do?
Play your game.
I shouldn't have killed him.
Don't worry about it, kid. I'm not gonna use it against you. Unless I have to.
What are you doing here?
I know. I got the restraining order, but I had to see you. Didn't cause that miscarriage. I would
You're
never.
a liar. And you're a sick, twisted bitch. You're never gonna see my wife. And you will never see those kids again.
You did not do a good job convincing him at all. She couldn't do it. If she dies, that's gonna eat Tara up.
What is this?
You're trying to do right by your kid? I want to do right by these.
I am doing the right thing.
You hold on to these, and you think about them every time you visit Lucius. He's free to go.
She's pissed she just took some L's today.
I'm lost here, Tara. I'm trying to put it back together, but I don't know if I can.
Damage
I
done.
just feel so far away from you now. Please just tell me, how do I get back?
I'm not sure.
I'm glad you're finally noticing she's been shutting you out. She's been very cold. They needed a conversation, and I don't think that's over with, but they needed that. Let me just say, I'm glad that the show for a little bit has calmed the hell down, because it was a lot. I want to say straight from like somewhere in season 4 up until maybe 2 episodes ago, it had just been nonstop insanity. Like it's finally calming down, like, and everybody's catching up with themselves, and we're getting to some development instead of just nonstop scenarios. They're finally letting these characters breathe and catch up with themselves and reflect, and I like that. Because at a point it has to stop and you have to think about everything. And this was a good episode for Tara to sit back and reflect on everything. Question, her decision making, get second opinions. Unser gave his, Bobby gave his, and then she's questioning herself. Lowen tried to give off the energy that, hey, I know what you're doing and it's wrong. So a lot of people are telling her she's wrong for what she's doing. And Tara now is second guessing, which is good. That's what we want. Like I said, I understand why Tara's doing everything. And I don't know what other way she could go about it. I really don't. But I suppose just straight up divorcing him and saying that. But it's like part of her is trying to protect Jax's feelings because she knows and understands that he is trying. He's always in a constant state of trying to get the club in the right way. It's just so many things happen to stop it. She doesn't want to disrupt that. She doesn't want Jax split and worrying so much about her and what she's doing and stopping her And she didn't want to be second guessed. That's why she shut him and majority of the people out, because she didn't want anybody to talk her out of it. But now people are talking her out of it. And now she's in a place where it's like, okay, I just did a very bold action, something that I have set up for a while. And it's like it played out, and now we're seeing some consequences to it. And now she's unsure. Like, because if I proceed, this is dangerous now. People's lives are being affected drastically. There's no taking certain things back. I feel like Gemma's situation can be taken back a bit. But the rest of it, but it's like her too. Okay, if I let this all go, I get back on the path that I was on and just hoping and praying that Jax gets better. There's the potential of the danger that we could die, that this doesn't work, all the stuff that she fears and all the stuff that's been happening to her versus this other path that she's taken, which is dangerous. It's destroying lives. It's pitting her against everybody. So it's like neither path really is good. But she hopes that this path that she's on is going to lead her to isolation and protection and safety. But of course, safety is never guaranteed. But she's burning so many people along the way that she really ain't going to have nobody in her corner when it's all said and done. It's like, does she want that too? Do you want to be protected and free of all the drama and all that, but yet be alone, have your boys be alone, know no one, have no one? Like, you know what I mean? Wendy, I do think Wendy's about to die. I think the pressure is getting to her. It's been for episodes. This all was a trigger for her. And I don't know if Gemma's going to regret not taking those drugs from her, but I don't know. I think she's going to die. And I think that's going to weigh on Tara, and I think she's going to realize she went too far. I think, anyway. Because Wendy says she's tired of being hated. I think she realized, and she said it, no matter what side I choose, I'm going to lose this. She knows it now. She's being used. She was a pawn this whole time. Now, I'm still confused again about who attacked Unser that one episode. I thought it was her, but I'm not sure. Really still unsure. That was just a random attack. The mayor, like I said, she didn't get what she wanted, and I'm glad, because she was doing things dirty. I think Eli finally got in her ear a little bit too. This episode was really about getting to everybody and getting them to see their wrongdoings. Everybody's trying so hard to get to their objectives, but it's like, are you going about this the right way? So everybody's in a state of thinking and planning. So Nero's out, and she's challenging him to solve this case. Bring me somebody that can go down for this gun situation, which we know it's not possible because the two people that were actually at fault are dead, which were the parents. And it sucks because sometimes it's like justice cannot be served. It can't. And the mayor's so worried about her image, she doesn't care about justice. But unfortunately, and Nero knows, and everybody else that's involved in this knows, like, there is no true justice. Nobody wanted kids to die. Nobody, and of course, you know, actions have consequences and people need to pay for mistakes so that they learn from it. But I think sometimes mistakes, you know, without somebody being punished, a lesson can be learned. And I think a lesson definitely was learned. Jax and them are done with guns, so it really won't be an issue as far as Jax being involved in any of that, or Nero and all them. I think the lesson is learned, but now the mayor's like, I'm under public scrutiny because they're looking to me to bring justice to them. Like, parents have unresolved feelings. I mean, that's why this man just murdered the dude. And I mean, his feelings, their thoughts are justified. Their kids were killed. Like, it's tragic. And everybody wants somebody to blame, but it's like the situation is done. I mean, everybody can blame one another and everybody can try to make each other suffer, but it's not going to bring the kids back. Justice, true justice, real justice cannot be served at this point. It's gone. The people that I would blame, the parents, are gone. The kid is either dead or locked up. I think the kid was dead though. And Jax and them are done with guns. I mean, it is what it is. Rainy, relax. But very good episode, y'all. So I'm excited to see what decisions everybody decides to make. I'm glad I haven't had to be as stressed. I can actually just kind of sit with the character decisions and watch and judge over here in front of my camera. But we'll see. Good episode though, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Decisions, consequences, actions. We'll see. I want Tara and Jax to have more of a conversation. I'm eager to see what they're going to do. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. Of course, I want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for more Sons of Anarchy.